Alright, so we are in the battle. It's gonna be... I didn't see the factions. Well, I know it's gonna be Baktria for Łurtz. I don't know what Danko is gonna bring. We'll just have to wait and see. Map, of course, Nemetosene again. If it's Baktria versus Baktria... If it's Baktria versus Baktria, I'm assuming cavalry spam again, because that's... Well, cavalry spam is possible, but infantry, you know, you can bring up to 6 pikes, and Baktria actually has decent pikes. Problem is that, of course, pikes could win against an all-cavalry army of Baktria. The problem is the missiles. If the enemy brings missiles in, you know, decent numbers, he's just gonna shoot your pikes to death, and, you know, no chance there. So I guess that's a good combination, you know, just pikes and cavalry. I think that would make a good combination, because the pikes will take care of any infantry and cavalry of the opponent, and then your cavalry would take care of missiles. You can even throw them in a suicidal charge just to get rid of the missiles, because if you get rid of the missiles, you just box up and win the game. You know, pretty cheap way of winning, but we've been doing that since the Rome Total War days. You know, whenever you just gain the infantry advantage with pikes, you just box up. All right. So we're loaded. The players are almost ready. Let's just say good luck, have fun, gentlemen. And it is... Oh, hold on, let me just check. Łurtz is Baktria. Oh, he did take Carthage. So Danko betting all his chips on Carthage again. I really like that, because Carthage is a faction we rarely see play on tournaments. So the fact that one player is using it and proving that it can be played competitively, I think it's great. Let's take a look at Łurtz's army. So we got 3 Scythian horse archers on the left flank. Behind that, Baktria Noble Cavalry, Baktria Noble Horse, and then Hellenic Cataphract. So 2 melee, 1 shock. And then on the other side, just 2 melee Baktria Noble Horse. The elephants obviously at the back. And then we have Levi Pikemen, 4 Levi Pikemen at the front. 2 units of Peltas, 3 units of Peltas, and then 2 Thorax Swordmen at the back. This is what I was talking about. That's the build I was kind of talking about. You know, pikes, few missiles, and a lot of cavalry. So I like that build. But that was a Baktria versus Baktria. I don't know if it's gonna work against Carthage. And it seems Danko brought the exact same build than the previous game. 4 mercenary Cretan archers, 4 Libyan hoplites, 4 late Libyan hoplites, and 4 mercenary Sabinite warriors. So they're swordmen. 2 units of mercenary companion cavalry, and the elephants. Yes, exactly the same build he brought in the last game against Jonasny. Wow. If this works, guys, we might have an OP build here on Carthage. Obviously, we can always find counters, but it seems pretty solid. It does seem solid. It's really weak in the cavalry department, but honestly, it doesn't matter because you have hoplites. You know, and the problem is that when you don't have cavalry, you're vulnerable to getting shot to death. But that's really not too much of a problem, because you have Cretan archers, and most importantly, you have 8 hoplites, which are the best units at surviving arrows, or missiles for that matter. So you, with this build, you really don't need that much cavalry. So I think... Oh, Kaldasur says it's the 3rd time. So yeah, definitely Danko loving this build, and it's taken him so far. So definitely a build worth considering in the future. Alright, so Peltas for Łurtz, of course that means he's gonna have to get in close range. He's got pikes, so he needs to move quickly, because this Cretan archers will decimate the pikes if Łurtz allows him to just shoot them. So here we go. Apparently we're just gonna see a rush again. Łurtz throwing his cavalry. I think for the second time, he already did this tactic in the previous battle, just throwing his cavalry first. And he's gonna do the same thing on the right. The pikemen just standing there. I hope they don't get too many arrows, because pikemen, trust me, especially Levi pikemen, couple volleys will get them really, really low. Okay, so now the horse archers starting to do work on the elephants. Let's see how these African war elephants behave in this battle. In the previous battle, we pretty much saw they're immortal. Like, they just took nothing, no damage, no penalties, no nothing. They just absolutely beast. Let's see what they do this time. Baktria noble horse really not doing a lot of damage. Actually, they did a lot of damage to the unit that charged, but now they're in melee. They're not doing that much work. Okay, Lurtz throwing the infantry first, the swords first. That's a smart move. That's a smart move. You definitely want to throw... Oh, in a way, well, in this case, you do want to do that, because since there's no cavalry threat, you can use your pikes to get us around. And again, whenever pikes get a good engagement from the front, they completely obliterate any unit. Doesn't matter what unit it is, even Levi pikes. So now Lurtz getting charged with his horse archers against the Cretan archers. But again, it's just so much infantry for Danko that he's able to spare units to send to the back and protect. Here come the elephants. They're going to charge the Baktria noble horse. They're probably going to kill it, because this unit sits down to 42 men, and with that charge they're going to lose at least 5 to 10 men just from the charge and then the melee. But now great work here in the front by Lurtz. He's almost routing the entire infantry line, at least on the right flank, from Danko. There go 2 units, 3 units, 2 more wavering, 4 units. This one is about to rout. There it goes as well. So apparently this tactic of Lurtz to charge cavalry even onto infantry first seems to be paying off. Now the elephants doing work. Let's see, 204 kills on the elephants. That's probably why he routed that side so easily. He got an extremely good charge against 28 kills for Danko's elephants. I think this is it, guys. Those elephants just demolished that infantry line. 200, they keep racking up kills. 260, 270, 280. This is not even funny, guys. He's gonna get to 300, 290. There it is, 300 kills. There it is, 300 kills for the elephants. That's not even funny, guys. You see, this is why I was telling people that elephants should just get banned. No matter how much they get nerfed or how much they cost increases, elephants are just retardedly strong. I don't know, I guess we'll have to play around with maybe host a tournament with no elephants and see how it turns out. But, you know, it's ridiculous. That's a good game. So that game was won by the elephants, and by the elephants alone. Like, they just mass routed, and obviously once you mass route one side, the morale shock on the rest of the units is just gonna make them rout. So, good game, completely. That was that was nice, guys. Oh my god, 411 kills for the Indian armor elephants. Holy cow. You know, hats off to Lurtz for knowing how to use his elephants. Really, really. Because if you look at the other thing, you know, apart from this historic swordman, 211 kills, that's pretty good. But the rest of his army did not do too much. You know, 11, 4, 2, 7, 3, 3, 16, you know, nothing impressive. But the elephants, dude, 411. Okay, well, that was something. That was quite something, guys. Alright, let's move on to the final of the losers bracket. Let me just set up the game, and I'll be right back with you.